Hello and welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? We've actually been doing a little bit of growing on this channel the past week, which I'm so incredibly grateful for. I can't even tell you. So if you're coming back from another video, welcome back. Honestly, my heart is so full from you, so thank you for coming back. And if you're new here, this is a space all to do with wellness, well-being, lifestyle, realness, just going through the ups and downs of crazy life together. So if it sounds a bit of you, stick around. But for today's video, we are doing another My Thought of the Week. And today's, which might be a little bit controversial, is, are self-help books actually setting us up to fail? Hear me out. I know this is ironic also because I've done a video about self-help books that have changed my life. And this isn't anything actually towards the authors or the books themselves. I actually think there's some amazing books out there that even I've listened to and have helped me. And I definitely think there's a space for them. It's more so the way we interpret them and our mindsets as we go in and after it. So listen, I've noticed since going on my own self-help journey that when we see people on social media or we read these self-help books, we go into it thinking, great, this is going to be amazing, this person's changed their life, I'm going to read this book and I'm going to change my life, it's going to be great. And you read it and you take everything in and you try and do everything, and then sometimes you get to it and you're like, now I feel like a failure because that actually hasn't worked for me. And what I've come to realise is no one shoe fits all. No one practice or one technique is going to fit loads of people. It's just not possible. We are all completely different. And I think where I was going wrong was I was pinning all my hopes and dreams and all this new me on something that had happened for somebody else. And what I was doing, I was holding on so tightly to what they were saying, and I was thinking, everything's going to change, it's going to be great. So then when at the end of it wouldn't really work out for me, or I didn't feel like the way that they were portraying, I just felt like a failure. And it was another thing to put in my failure list that I've done, and it just made me feel worse about myself. So what I've started to do now is try and take everything with a pinch of salt. Try and see things like, read it, appreciate it, and take certain bits that I think will work for me. Obviously it's great to try the new things, but I don't hold on to them and think, this is going to change everything for me, I'm going to be a new person. I think, okay, I'm going to try this, and if it doesn't work, it's okay, because I am different to that person. I may have to play with it a little bit and tailor it more to me and tailor it to something that I can do in my own practice. I've also really been trying to do this with social media as well, and seeing all the amazing people on Instagram and things and doing all these amazing things. I will try and take a few bits from each of them and put them into my own routine to see if I can create my own sort of self-help book tailored personally to me, because we can all achieve great things, we can all get what we desire, we can become the person we all want to, but we can't go through life chasing what someone else has done, because you are not them and you are never going to be them. You are going to be yourself forever, and certain things are going to work for you and certain things aren't, and that is just the way it is, and that is okay. That is completely normal, and everyone is the same. What I've been doing is just figuring out what makes me feel good, what makes me light up, what makes me get me motivated, what drives me, and taking things from some people and things from my own intuition and what actually makes me feel good, and creating my own little self-help routine. So yeah, what do you think? Do you feel like self-help books are amazing and like you swear by them and you wouldn't be where you are today without them? Or do you feel like me, you've had to experiment a little bit with it and not hold on to what they're saying so tightly, because then it just drops me at the end of it and leaves me feeling lower than I was going into it because I've not come out the same way as them? Yeah, let me know what you think about self-help books in the comments below. I'm really interested to see, and I will see you in the next video. Have a lovely week and keep shining, and always be kind to yourself and others.